These trucks look awesome.
Oh, look out! We got trouble. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, that's horrific. Oh, that's so horrific. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are continuing our journey in reacting to the world of American sports. And we're going to be continuing our endeavor into American motorsports, which we've done just recently. And recently we started with having a look at NASCAR, and we began by watching the best finishes in NASCAR racing. Some of the finishes you generally could not tell who came first. The amount of times I went, oh, he won, just to find out that the judges made the other guy win because it was that close that I couldn't even tell, was quite a few times in that video. But it was amazing. And my main takeaway from it is how close the races are. Coming from a European, the racing that I'm used to and that I'm exposed to here is Formula One. And I mentioned in that previous video that it's so different in the sense in Formula One, first place will drive past and then 14 seconds later, second place will. This is 1/3 of a second, if that, 0.03 second discrepancy between first and second place. It's ridiculous. And they're traveling well over 150 miles an hour. It's really, really interesting, and I really liked watching the video. Now, a lot of you guys were saying it's time to move on to what NASCAR is more known for, and something that we saw little glimpses of in the last video as well, and to check out the biggest crashes in NASCAR history. So that is what we're doing today. I do hope whilst we're watching this that it turns out every single one of these drivers was okay. Some of you mentioned in the comments that a few drivers have passed away in NASCAR, which is crazy to think about. So I would at least hope that they aren't included in this video for the respects of those drivers. But having said that, let's get into the video. Let's start this video and let's have a glimpse into how dangerous this motorsport can be at times. Serious crashes in Formula One do happen often, but not as often as what we'll see in those crazy finishes race. And with all those cars so close together, I can only imagine how dangerous it could be at times. So let's get started with Athletes for Christ's video released a few years ago on NASCAR's most destructive crashes for the very, very first time as a European in a blind reaction.
See, Tony Stewart just bulled his way through there to get an opportunity, and he's going to have it too. Final corner at Daytona.
Oh, the final corner as well.
Regan Smith 7, Keselowski 22, Stewart 33, and contact.
That's not too bad.
Smith turned around.
Oh,
Tony
it's
Stewart
everyone.
is going to win this race, and a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big wreck.
I put my foot in it, didn't I? It was quite bad. There I'm going, oh, it's just one car hitting the wall. It escalated quite quickly there. It's on fire.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off.
I remember seeing this in the last video. I was laughing, saying he must have got out and been like, yo, where's my engine? And there it is. That's incredible.
Out of the 32 car.
It's gone straight through the fence.
The grandstand side of that wall. Yeah. Also a tire and wheel assembly. As the field came to the checkered flag, watch the white 32 car.
White 32. There it is. Oh. Did that hit any fans?
And again, Kyle Larson did climb from that machine. You heard from him a minute ago.
How long can I do that?
Oh, it's always concerning when it's old footage, isn't it? Old footage is always the worst when it comes to disasters and crashes.
All the way now, Cotton Petty.
He's got some speed.
Oh, and he's upside down. Into the guardrail. Side over side. End over end. And Davey out.
How is the commentator so calm? That was one of the worst crashes I've ever seen, ever. That's worse than crashes that I've seen fatalities happening.
Has experienced a horrifying crash.
Is he alright? I like the medics were quick on scene.
Corner.
This is his black car here.
Is trying to go by on the inside of Davey Allison, and Davey comes down to try to block that
Clip.
that move, and just some contact there.
Like, he
And just as soon
kept
as that
so
car
much
touched the
speed.
grass,
Look, he was going the same speed as the cars next to him going sideways.
It flew.
Turned over.
Now they're not. Are they required to run the skirts on the right side of the cars here like they do at Daytona and
I don't
Talladega?
believe so, dear.
And you can see that once the air got up under the right side of that car, it just flipped it the wrong way.
Yeah, how many times?
Yeah, he's got to get to the top. The top's going to have the biggest energy here. 21's going to come with a huge show.
That's so
They're
compact.
2 and 3 wide.
Look at the times. 0.15, 0.20, 0.23. That's
Right
ridiculous.
behind him.
Here
Crossover.
he
That's
comes.
Austin Hill in the 21. Big crash. Up and over. Caution is out.
He got tangled in the cables above the racetrack.
That's Myatt Snyder.
I see movement.
You know, to see Myatt just walk right out, that's a great sign.
And I would be anxious to see how close it was at the time of caution. Because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front. Whew, it had to be really close.
The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead by the time he left the bottom of your monitors on television. But unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and creating that issue.
Shit.
Wow. I mean, look at that.
Look at that. Look at that picture there. It looks like a car trapped in a forest fire.
Hard.
And look at the grass that's flying in front of him.
Where's the engine?
Oh yeah, where is the engine?
Wow.
The engine's gone.
The engine's gone. You saw the rear axles just detached. Half the car was missing.
A bad crash here at Talladega. Just a very, very bad crash. Mark Martin is involved. So is Rusty Wallace, Brett Bodine, Elton Sawyer. One car overturned in the banking of turn number 1, got up into the catch fence and came back onto the racetrack. I don't know who it was at the moment, but this is a very, very ugly-looking crash.
Okay, Martin goes a little high there. Gordon gets into him. They both have to back off, and then the jamming up starts.
Up there.
And they get into the wall on the outside.
Bounces off the wall,
Others
comes
start
back
jockeying
down.
around. There's Derek Cope. He
Hits
thought
him.
he got through that for just a moment, but Mark Martin's going to come right back up in front of him. And it's that Ricky Craven.
Yes, it is.
Ricky Craven in car number
Did someone go over the barrier?
41 that's flipping over, went up against the outside wheel fence, back down on the track, and was hit again.
That's the crumpled hulk of Ricky Craven's engine. What's left of it, I should say. The carburetor having been sheared away, some of the intake crushed, and the engine pushed completely.
Was
to
he
the left.
okay?
But look at what's left of his beautiful Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Well, there's not much, of course. The roll cage, though, remained intact. This cage built by Mike Rothland did its job. There were some openings here where it had been ripped open by the catch fence.
Keep the camera.
Look at Jimmy.
Yeah, right there. We could keep.
I love the fact that what I do have to say as well is I love the fact that we can see these insane crashes and you look at the damage inflicted on the car and then the amount of times it's like the driver's okay. It's like they're perfectly made. They're strong in the perfect places.
Both these battles in this shot. Great job, guys. Dallas.
You watch them just disintegrate and you're like, oh my God, but then the driver just gets out like, that was nice.
Oh, look out. Trouble. Kurt's into the wall. Boyer's in it as well. And Kurt's getting the worst of it.
He did so well as well to bounce off the wall and get control, and then he got clipped by the other car.
Man, look at this car.
Oh, man. Further back, Elliott
Sadler.
Sadler. And look at this. Gosh. Engine is out of this thing.
It looked like it was shot out the back.
That's the whole suspension. It's like the front part of the front suspension.
The window net is down for Elliott. He's got the helmet off already. That is the best news.
You can see he is hurting.
He is in some pain.
Oh, he is in pain, isn't he?
I hate to see this. Look at the front of that car.
Engine completely out of the car.
Oh,
okay, let's. We think we've seen an angle. Check the lower right of your screen.
Lower right of screen.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
Head on.
I didn't even see him.
That's down in a 90-degree corner.
There are 43 drivers in this field tonight, but no one has a more fascinating story to tell than Mike Harmon. Now, before you see this video, there are two things you should know. One, no one was seriously injured. And two, that's because of the safety measures legislated into these cars and the guys back at the shop that build them. Take a look at what happened here in Busch Series practice on Thursday. Mike Harmon comes off of turn 2, hits the crossover gate.
See, look at the shape of that car. And then look at that.
Mike Harmon comes off.
That's a car. That looks like if you put Batman's motorbike in a trash compactor. There's nothing left of a car. And then you're told, oh, by the way, yeah, he's fine. It's as if the exterior is just such a... obviously, you guys said that apparently I was right in saying that the outside material is very light and just it's very fabricated and weak, and they keep the strong chassis surrounding the driver to keep them safe. But even so that's what they're expected to do, it's still amazing to watch the fact that a guy can walk away from this okay.
Off of turn 2,
and then get hit.
Crossover gate, and then slams into the wall. His car is hit by Johnny Sauter. Here it is again. The car virtually disintegrates, and then Sauter hits what's left. One more time, you can see the driver's compartment inside the roll cage. That's what protected Harmon. Then Sauter comes by and hits what's left of the car.
That's
moments later.
Look at him.
The miracle. Mike Harmon climbed out of that car uninjured. Track officials said the crossover gate was not properly secured at the time. Mike Harmon starts 42nd tonight with a provisional, and Dave Burns is with him.
That is ridiculous.
Dillon diving to the bottom of the racetrack. Austin Dillon dives to the bottom of the racetrack. Here's Keselowski trying to make the move on Logano. Logano throws the block. Logano leads down the back straightaway. Keselowski's in line. Now he turns him. Both Team Penske cars crash. Keselowski is up in a ball of flame. Up into the outside wall. He'll take Kyle Busch.
See, this commentator, this makes sense. Do you remember when we watched one of the first videos and the commentator was like, yes, he's overturned the car, and he was just flipping. See, this makes sense, but then again, I guess it's the whole thing about people staying calm, the right people staying calm under pressure. If you called up the emergency services and went, "Oh my God, there's a guy with a knife trying to get me," and they started screaming, "Oh my God, he's got a knife," then it wouldn't really help the situation. So I do understand professionalism is needed at times, but a bit of humanity doesn't go that far.
With him, everybody now racing off the corner in a horrific crash on the final lap of the Daytona 500.
Caution is on the speedway. Caution is on the speedway. We'll wait and see
started it all?
who
That's what
was
I mean.
the race
Obviously, I saw what
leader
happened.
when the caution flag came out. They have the stop video that determines who is out front when the caution is called. NASCAR huddled around.
So it looked like 34 hit the back of 2, then hit the back of 22.
By frame.
So 34 caused all this and got away with everything. And then he got away fine. Oh my word, the top bit
is called. NASCAR
look.
huddled around. Frame.
It's like he pushed him, and then he pushed him.
By frame.
They both got taken out. And then 2, oh my God, 2 got it bad. Look, he's sideways against the wall and then
trying to determine, and it's tough.
He's rolling, and they both get hit into
3 wide
on fire.
With Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon, and Michael McDowell waiting on NASCAR race control to determine exactly who the winner of the Daytona 500 is.
Wait, that happened by the end?
A horrific crash over there. Could tell you, Brad got out of the race car, as Mike Bagley described. Kyle Busch also got out of the race car under his own power.
Bad crash over in turn 2. Michael Waltrip has hit the wall hard. The car is upside down, and you can see the car is really torn up.
Looks like it's been put for a can opener.
It's sort of on its side, or yes, it is upside down.
They're fixing up that gate where Michael hit over there. Let's take a look one more time and give that Kool-Aid man on the hood.
Not only did they design the cars to be fine, but look, they're already fixing the railings. Wow. Wow. they're not only are they getting the driver out right, and they're getting him out all right, they're fixing the racetrack as well. That's
that Pontiac, a wild ride. Just coming out of turn 2, that's the crossover gate, and Michael hits the juncture of the gate and the concrete wall that begins the back straightaway. The car is literally sawed open.
Yeah.
You see the steering wheel now sticking out to the left side of the car, and this is what's left of Michael Waltrip's Kool-Aid Country Time Pontiac.
I've never had Kool-Aid, but apparently it's a very popular backstretch. I've seen it in films.
Alan Kulwicki leading this.
Oh, look at Earnhardt got sideways. Somebody looked like made some contact with
Uh-oh, we've got a problem.
Contact there, for sure. Darrell Waltrip and Joe Rutt. Waltrip's car gets on his roof and over and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the back.
What? Okay, let me just see if my initial response.
Leading this.
Oh, look at Earnhardt got sideways. Somebody looked like made some contact.
Yeah, what my first thought when all this was happening is, see this yellow car here. So this can I just go back a couple frames, or do I have to keep going back? I have to keep going
and
back.
Alan Kulwicki.
But look at this white car here. The white car.
Oh, look at
I don't know when they say, "Ooh, look at that." I don't know what they're talking about. But what with this bit here, look. So it looks like this blue car hits the back of this white car. The white car then loses control and then hits the other white car, which then hits this car. So it's not the yellow car's fault, right? It's not his fault at all.
Oh, we've got a
He is taken. This car is still steering into him. He is taken off the track, and my first thought was he's kept it under control this whole time. And you'll notice when the car spins out later as well, it's still under a little bit of control. Like it's not flipped, it's not rolled. So hats off to this driver, man. Wow. But oh my word, this white car gets totaled. Look at this. Look at that.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch.
But look, it wasn't his fault. He was dragged into this accident, and he's just had this happen next to him. He kept it controlled, and now he's still driving forward.
Appears to be a very, very serious crash. Joe Ruttman, the other car involved in that incident.
That we see Darrell. He's down on the inside of Kawicki, and Joe Ruttman right behind him. Now here comes Earnhardt. Looks like someone had tapped him. But, Kawicki came down and touched Darrell.
Threw him back into Ruttman.
Ruttman gets in the side of him. And here's the road they hit.
Yep. When he hits the road, it gets him airborne, and the car starts over. Of course, he was being pushed by the car number 75. That was just a circumstance there.
That's horrific. That's crash so horrific, man. When they're just rolling like that so quick. The G-forces that must go through from some of these drivers' neck is ridiculous.
McMurray, oh, look out, little contact with a 32. McMurray says, hey, I was in front the last time. You took it away from me earlier today. He's going to try and take it away from him. I was in front the last time. You took it away from me earlier today. He's going to try and take it away from him.
Oh, he's hung in the middle. Here comes Keselowski.
Got trouble now. Keselowski's got...
You can already see what's happening at the bottom of the screen. Look at that. He's just being pitted.
On the high side. Look out.
Oh, he almost brought it back as well. You saw the car just coming back a little bit.
They're going to go around.
Don't roll.
Oh, big crash. Oh, and up into the wall. Look out. The caution is out. The race will finish. And it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to get the race win.
Bring it here. Bring it here.
Oh, it's good to see that right there.
That is Dennis Setzer as, boy, that car is torn up.
See McMurray trying to get in line right here, right behind Harvick, just not enough room.
Yeah, and he had to check up for just a second because he was on the right rear quarter of Kevin Harvick.
And then...
Oh, so he hit 22 as well.
Once he goes around...
look at that 92 just flying.
Look at Setzer. Wow.
Good to see him get out of that car, but that catch fence does its job.
Into the triumph they come. Dale Earnhardt
I love that sound.
to the bottom of the track. Junior will win at Daytona. And the big one happens behind them.
Oh my God.
Right, that looked like a big crash involving lots of cars, but I didn't see too much flipping. This one seemed like, safer. Nice in this open space in the corner as well. There's like loads of... I had to fucking put my foot in it, didn't I? Is he alright?
The three of Austin Dillon into the catch fence.
I didn't even see him.
All the crews getting out to that car to assist these drivers.
Oh, thumbs up.
Going up from all the crew members, and the crowd roars.
Nice.
Here we go. You can see him on the bottom.
Right.
Rex starts in front. He runs in the back of the 24.
Oh, yeah. So what happened?
Here we go. You can see him on
It happened right at the front.
Rex starts in front. He runs.
Yeah, the crash is starting before the
back of the
frame.
24. Gets up on the 11. Now he's on top of
that free.
50.5. Now it's just along for the ride. Yeah.
Oh, I had to say it, didn't I? I was like, it looked all right. I missed that completely. That's horrific. He was flying.
Watch the car stop. Watch the car stop. It gets into those poles, and it goes from...
The debris flying straight towards the crowd.
I don't know, 180, 190 miles an hour?
190?
To a complete stop. That is unbelievable.
And it looks like a tour. That's 3,500 pounds. That stock car is extremely heavy. You see here after he's upside down. The 2 is spinning. Obviously, he's already lost control, makes more contact with the 3.
Just staying up high going in the corner.
Oh, you already know. You already know. It's the blurry, pixelated footage. You know this is gonna be this is gonna be the worst.
He's not following
180 miles an hour.
Don't know what's going on there.
Oh, these trucks look awesome.
Oh, look out! We got trouble. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, that's horrific. Oh, that's so horrific. Oh my God, he just was dragged along the fence.
Oh my.
And then gets hit again.
Yep.
Keep your fingers crossed.
That's not a car. That's a pile of rubble with a wheel, and it's on fire, and he's upside down. I don't like how long.
It was so good for so long.
I don't like how long it's taken for the crew to get there.
It's so bad so quickly.
With it being on fire and upside down.
And as I said, keep your fingers crossed.
Oh, that's horrific, man. I think that was probably one of the worst ones. Is that the fire truck there? I don't know if that's the fire truck or just the truck that was racing. It looks a little bit bigger than the other one, so it's nice to see it there, but... Oh, man, that's horrific. It always happens at the last lap as well. It's always them just trying to get that extra inch. Just maybe that one more position. I said this in the last video. It seems so much like these drivers are do or die. They win or they don't finish. That's the mindset that they have. And it's crazy witnessing that. It's crazy watching that. But from a competitor's mindset, I mentioned in my hockey video the fact that I'm a competitor in martial arts and I compete a lot in tournaments in martial arts. That mindset of you do anything to win. I've never seen it so on display as much as I've seen it here. It's incredible. I've never seen it in a sport where it's the do or die. They are willing to take that risk and flip their car 12 times to try and go for that position. None of these guys are driving cautiously. It's always the final lap. They're always still gunning for it. That's courage. The word for that is courage. What an awesome watch. But the main reason why I have to use the word awesome is because the safety measures that are in these cars that look so flimsy is ridiculous. They look so flimsy with how they just turn into paper mache as they're just dragged across the fence. You see like a wheel and 2 bits of a roll cage left after these crashes, upside down on fire, and the drivers get out fine. What a testament to how well built these cars' safety features are. That's incredible. That generally is incredible, and one of the most fascinating things that I've ever seen in motorsports. The fact that a car can go through that and its job to keep the driver safe is still done is otherworldly. Let me know what you guys think that we should watch next. I've been really enjoying motorsports in this American sport journey, so if you guys do have any other motorsports to check out, we will do. Or if you guys want to see more of the regular sports like NFL and basketball, just comment that as well. I always read the comments. I may not reply to all of them, but I do read every single one of them, so do let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. You take care.